welcome to Moving Day. Today we've come to historic St Albans to meet a young couple who are moving tomorrow.
It's a move from the city to the country. They're leaving a two-bed terraced house and moving into a beautiful two-bed barn conversion that's just over 200 years old.
Well, you see, that all sounds pretty straightforward, but there's a bit of a twist. The Cottrels. Larry is a secondary school English teacher and Sarah is a director of a video games company. Completing the family is blind cat Bonnie. This is no ordinary city to country move. Sarah and Larry are buying their removal man Finley's house in Leverstock Green. It's lucky he's moved himself and his family out already because he's here at the Cottrel's house in St Albans to start packing ready for the move tomorrow.
Hello! Well, hello there, it's Sarah. Hi.
Hello, nice to meet you
guys. How are you doing?
Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, mate.
Can we come in? Thank you very much. We shall come in and assess the packing damage. Wow, it's a frenzy.
Oh, yes, please.
Now, you're looking very organised everywhere. Are you feeling prepared?
I'm feeling sort of prepared. There's still a lot to do, though, before we actually move from the house, so...
I feel like I've forgotten something really important, but I can't quite remember what it is.
The move's a bit unusual there, because not only are you having a lot of help from your removal guy, you're also buying his old house.
We are, yes.
How'd that come about?
Well, we didn't know that when we went to see it. Fell in love with it, decided it was the place that we wanted to buy. And then as the transaction started to go through, Finley, who owns the house now, told us he was a removal man and asked us if we would like him to move us. So we said, yeah, that'd be really convenient.
I thought at least he's going to know the way, so...
Exactly.
I'm going to go and check out and see if Finley's all right with the packing and stuff. See you in a bit.
OK, see you
Too
later.
nosy, behave yourself.
Now, the main room of the house is a huge, great big open plan room. Now, a lot of the furniture here, the bigger items, have all got stickers on saying leave. Don't know what that's about. But loads of stuff boxed up and ready to go. You're responsible for that, I believe, Finley. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, fine, thanks.
Now, what's all this with the leave stickers everywhere?
Basically, the people buying Larry and Sarah's house haven't got any furniture, so they've obviously purchased the sofas, piano, and fireplace.
Full kit and caboodle. So
yeah,
basically
sure.
just moving straight in.
Straight in.
Which kind of makes it quite easy because the house they're moving into used to be yours.
That's right. It's a strange one, but that's how it's worked out.
So picture this: easiest move ever, right? They're not taking any furniture with them, no heavy stuff, and they're moving into your own house, so you know where it is.
That's it. Nothing can go wrong.
And you're charging for this?
A small fee.
So tell me a bit about your time here in this house. How long have you lived here? Have you enjoyed the house?
We've lived here 6 years and we've really loved living here.
Yeah, we've been very happy in this house.
Best place we've ever lived, actually.
Yeah. And we've done a lot of work to the house over the years, tried to improve it. We found an original fireplace in the second bedroom when we first moved in, and Larry spent a very dedicated 3 months stripping off disgusting old paint off of this beautiful cast iron fireplace, and it now looks fantastic.
Now, this house is quite typical, a 2 up, 2 down with a little extension bit out the rear. There's a few period features for it, like this fireplace. Very good condition indeed, blacked out as it should be the day it was constructed. The other room through here, bedroom number 2, the one they're using. This room's had a bit of structural work done to it, because if you look, no chimney breast. This room would have mirrored the one in front.
Why are you moving?
Well, it was motivated by the fact that my mum died earlier this year and my dad's been left on his own, and my dad's 75 and he can't make the stairs because his legs and his knees are a bit wobbly. So one of the hopes was we're going to get a bungalow so he can come and stay whenever he wants and feel comfortable in a sort of more rural location.
We're lucky enough to have found somewhere that we've fallen in love with, that has a lot of character, and for Larry's father it's perfect.
Absolutely. It's got a beautiful garden for the cat to go and play in.
Oh yes, tell me about Bonnie the cat. Now, Bonnie's blind, isn't she?
Bonnie is blind. Unfortunately, a few years ago, Bonnie was hit in the face by a car, but thankfully she survived, but she lost her sight. So...
And consequently, she really needs a garden with nice flowers so she can sniff and smell things, and she needs a wide open space so she doesn't bump into things, to be honest, and our garden's just too small.
Now, the garden here at Larry and Sarah's house is quite an unusual shape. It's very, very thin indeed, only about what, 8 foot wide, but they've made good use of it. Some fantastic planting and little stepping stones that meander all the way down here to Larry's hideaway, which is the garden shed.
Anything that you're really worried about moving, maybe prized possessions that you're taking or not taking, that you're thinking,
I'm a bit worried about my desk, because I have a desk upstairs in my office that I've got to transfer to the office in the new house, and I've got a horrible feeling it's not going to fit.
And anything that you're really worried about, either leaving or taking prized possessions?
I have some paintings upstairs which I've done over the years. That's one of my little hobbies, so I want to make sure that they're put somewhere safe and they're not left behind and they're not damaged.
I also hear you've got lots of cosmetics that need to be packed up.
Yes, I have a few little lotions and potions that need to come with me, so they need to be all packed up.
Is this true? Does she take over with all the stuff?
She has a large proportion of the shelf space in the bathroom, it would be fair to say. But, you know, she's prettier than I am, so it's probably only fair.
Atlas has got to be one of our easiest moves yet. All the big stuff staying behind and all the little stuff's already boxed up.
Isn't it great? It's going to be a smooth move, I can just feel it. I had a chat with Larry. He's worried about his desk. Is it going to fit into the new house? He might have to take it apart. You might have to, you know, section it off, whatever. That's your department.
Well, I think I can get into the new place because Finley still technically owns it. He's going to let us in there, do all the measuring up, so I'll check it out and see what we need to do with it,
so
really.
You've been bonding with Finley and he's saying you can go with him to look at the new house?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like your stuff.
What are you going to do?
Fast worker. Well, you know, cosmetics, absolutely vital, main priority. A little bit of art as well, helping Sarah out with a few things.
All right, Finley said he was quite important that we only just leave the rubbish behind and just take the important things with him. See you later, Sam.
As if he'd leave me. He'd be lost without me.
Well, Finley, this is all rather twee, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's very different to where they're moving from.
Yeah, it's a bit more rural.
And these are what, a couple of hundred years old originally?
About 200 years, yeah. You know, they were converted about 26, 27 years ago.
They've retained all the old materials. We've got slate, proper slate on the roof there. The old pan tiles and everything like that. Pretty good. What are they like on the inside?
Just as nice.
Let's have a quick look then. Come on, get the keys in. Oh, pretty impressive place.
Thanks.
Very, very nice indeed. So now the area here, it's called what again?
Leverstock Green.
Leverstock Green. What's it like as an area?
It's very nice, pretty quiet. A couple of nice pubs up the road. Country walks over the road there. Yeah, it's very nice.
You've had a good time here?
I've loved it, yeah. Been here about 5 years and it's been fantastic.
Excellent.
While Finley hurries back to finish the packing, I'm going to stay and check out Larry's new office space.
Now, this is the master bedroom with the little office, ensuite office. Come down this way. It's quite a tiny little room. I feel like a huge giant when I'm inside here. But the idea is to get some form of desk space in here.
Larry's current desk is far too big for this small office. To make best use of the limited space, he'll need a much narrower than standard desk. The easy option is for me to get a bit of MDF and knock together something made to measure.
Right, Sarah, you and I can start packing this lot up. Actually, I have to say, your toiletry situation is not nearly as bad as I thought.
No, I know. Well, that's a man's perception of it for you.
And how long have you and Larry been married for?
We've been married for 10 years this year.
And how did you meet?
Well, I was living in a house with one of Larry's best friends, and we were the only people that had satellite television, and that meant that Larry would come over regularly to watch the football. So I desperately tried to develop or feign an interest in football so that I could get chatting to him, and it worked.
You really put yourself through hell
there,
did you?
I made an effort. I mean, obviously we had lots of other things in common.
Yeah.
You know, some shared interests, same sense of humour. Larry really made me laugh.
Like food, toiletries have a shelf life. Anything older than a year should be chucked out. But staying put is Gavin. He's still over at the new house, slaving away at his desk job.
Why are we putting this in the back of this van? What's going on?
Well, this is all my school stuff. It's like lots of kids' essays from last year that I've got over the summer, and if I lose it, they will kill me. They'll absolutely throttle me. So I just want to make sure it's looked after and it's safe.
Now, Larry, tomorrow, moving day. Who is going to be the most stressed out of you and Sarah?
I think Sarah's going to be a little more stressed than me. I have full faith that everything's going to work well.
You think Sarah's the one that's a bit more
Absolutely.
A bit more kind of bossy, is she? Or
So I wouldn't say she's bossy.
Stressed?
She's just the sort of person, the organiser. She's the leader. She wants to make sure everything's done and done properly. Whereas I'm a teacher and I'm happy it's done at all.
so she wears the trousers in your relationship.
Oh, without doubt.
It's amazing what you can do with a bit of MDF. This will be just wide enough for Larry's laptop and schoolwork.
Right, there we go. Again, sorry kids, but teacher's got a new marking desk. Lick of paint, and job's a good one. Let's get it inside.
The painting can wait till we come back tomorrow, but let's try it for size now. It's a perfect fit.
Back to some paintings that can't wait till tomorrow.
And they're the most precious to me, so they're the ones that I want to ensure we pack as carefully as possible.
Right, and you've painted these yourself.
I've painted them myself, yes.
And they're pretty fantastic portraits. I absolutely love them. Now, who is this?
That's a picture of Kenneth Williams.
Isn't it just?
Yeah.
I mean, these paintings are fantastic. Right, look, we've got to get down to actually packing them now.
Okay.
So what I suggest is bubble wrapping them, and then we're going to use these picture cartons. And what is this? You painted with oil here?
That's oil on that one, yes.
Obviously, when you're packing paintings, best never to use newspaper because some of the print might come off, or even worse still, might react with some of the chemicals in the paints themselves and really damage your painting, so you don't want that to happen. But packing paper is quite a good idea, and you can get packing paper from your removal men or bubble wrap like we're using. Right. You've obviously got a very good eye for it. I really admire people that are talented with a paintbrush. See, now look how
We've
well
cut down some specialist picture cartons from the removal company to protect the paintings further, but you could just build a box to fit. Double packing is a guarantee against sharp objects puncturing the box or canvas.
There we go, Sal.
At last,
One
what took
gin and
so
tonic.
long? Thanking you. How'd you get on? What's the new house like?
Well, I've got to say, it's not quite what I expected. A barn conversion, you expected it to be in the middle of a field, bang smack in the middle of nowhere. It's not. It's kind of like in a little community of barns,
Yeah.
but very, very nice, but quite compact. So what do you reckon? Good move, bad move?
Well, I think it's an unselfish move for a couple of reasons. One is Bonnie the cat, who's going to love the new garden with all the fragrances and scents out there. And Larry's dad isn't good with stairs, and there's no stairs at the new house. So, good move, I reckon.
I agree. Roll on moving day. Cheers.
Roll on.
Coming up, who's your money on as Larry and Finlay put down a completion wager?
You're going to have that bet?
For sure, yeah.
All right, £5 new on that.
You're on.
It's the morning of Sarah and Larry's moving day, and they're leaving here in St Albans and moving to nearby Leverstock Green to a fantastic barn conversion.
Yes, all very lovely, but listen, we've got work to do. Let's get cracking. Come
Let's get
on.
on with it.
Good morning, movers. Happy moving day to you both.
Good morning.
How are you?
All right.
You're
Not
both
bad.
looking very well and
Thank
very happy
you.
and
Good morning.
relaxed. How are you?
Very well, thank you very much.
Yes, how did you sleep last night?
Like a log.
Yes.
We fell asleep on the sofa at 12:15 after 2 hours of cleaning, so I'm absolutely exhausted.
Are you standing here with a sort of nonchalant cup of tea, sort of directing traffic?
That is certainly the idea.
It's a bit strange. There's nothing to do, or you feel you can't get involved because Finlay and Shane are doing all the hard work, and we're just a bit in the way at the moment, I think.
That's how it should be, but isn't it strange the fact that there's the person doing all the hard work for you, who's the guy that you're buying the house off?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're trying to keep him happy by making him lots of teas.
Hey up, Finn. Was this van leaning to one
Bit
side?
wobbly.
How you doing this morning?
Good,
All right.
good. All right, thank you.
So this is it, moving day for
Yeah,
you
it's-
and for Larry.
That's right, it's all go. Everything's going well. Started to load up the boxes. Probably halfway through now.
Now, we've got a little bit of a thing going here, because obviously we very rarely see the people who are buying the house off.
Right.
So we're going to see whose solicitor is the most proactive and have a little
Okay.
wager. Are you a betting man?
Yeah, I'll have a bet on that.
Right, I'll hold the money, £5 new.
Right.
Do you think your solicitor will give you the phone call before Larry gets the phone call from his
Definitely,
solicitors?
definitely.
You're going to have that bet?
For sure, yeah.
All right, £5
Yeah.
new on that.
You're on.
Finlay and colleague Shane have everything well under control, and Sarah has a job for me in the kitchen.
Right then, Sarah, what have you got for me to do then?
Well, if possible, I'd like us to try and cover these cupboard doors. I've covered them in the past, but as you can see, it's old and tatty now, and I'd really like to leave it nice for the new lady that's coming in.
Right, leave this with me. I shall sort this out. It's very easy now, actually, because
Okay.
everything's empty. Right, let me set up a workbench and I'll sort that out.
Okay,
All right,
lovely,
see you in a bit.
thank you.
Now, you know that clean windows are the secret to a clean house, and they make any property sparkle and shine.
Okay.
And we want your house to look great for the new person.
Absolutely, you certainly do.
What we're going to use, you can be the glamorous assistant, ordinary window cleaning product with ammonia in.
Okay.
Yes. A bit of a squirt on the window, and this is the exciting part. Crumpled up newspaper.
Crumpled up newspaper? Why?
This is the moment when I teach the teacher, because the oil in the newspaper print brings up the shine and prevents any streaking.
Oh, that's magic.
Isn't it? Should we give it a go?
Okay.
Okay. A nice, good display of spraying. Very good. Now, we get in there. In fact, you can take that one and get going. And I'll have a wee go as well. And they say you should never clean windows in direct sunlight, because then you can't see if they're still grubby.
I'm using Fablon to recover the kitchen units. It's a thicker version of sticky back plastic and is very easy to use. It's available from DIY stores but is really only a temporary solution. Meanwhile, Sarah has some good news.
Larry?
Yeah?
Brilliant news. We've just completed on this house.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic. So we're just waiting for our money to go through to Finley and then we're done.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
Yay!
Really happy.
Congratulations. Well done. Give me a high five.
Whoa.
The money's come through from Larry and Sarah's buyer, which is stage 1 of the chain, but not from Larry and Sarah to Finley, so it's all still to play for. Finley's fiver is safe for now.
Just when I thought we were the only ones cleaning up, Finley gets a call.
Hello. Hi, Tracy. We completed. That's great. Yeah, that's fantastic. Thanks very much for your help. Cheers. Bye.
Larry,
Yeah?
come over here, mate.
What?
And bring your wallet. Guess what?
Trouble?
Not really trouble, sir.
Right.
Finley has just had a phone call
Yeah?
from his solicitor.
Yeah.
Everything's completed.
Yeah, all done.
All done.
Fantastic news.
So it's good news and bad news, really. Good news, good news, because everything's sorted. You can move straight in there as soon as you're ready to go.
Right.
Bad news is you lost a fiver.
Oh, no.
Never mind.
Disaster.
Congratulations.
Not only does he charge you for the house, the removals, but he's taken another fiver.
£270,000 and £5.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to sort this out amongst yourself. You want to see the money change hand, though?
As the last items come out of the house, the neighbours nip out to say goodbye.
I'll miss you too, Frida. You've been a fantastic neighbour.
With an early completion and an empty house, it's time to move on.
Anything you want to say to your house before we leave?
Goodbye to the ghosts, I suppose.
Goodbye to the ghosts, yeah.
Really? Ghosts here in this house?
Only a couple.
Really? Friendly ghosts?
Mum says our boyfriends.
Oh, don't even go there.
Really?
Isn't that a skeleton in a cupboard, not a ghost?
I think it's more a can of worms. It's just, you know, actually. Right, should we go to the new house then, guys?
Let's go. On that note.
Larry and Sarah bought this 2-bedroom house 6 years ago for £100,000 and they've sold it for £210,000. They've bought this 2-bedroom converted barn for £270,000.
Right, hello.
Come into our new house.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. Look at these. Fabulous.
It's lovely, isn't it? Full of character.
Look at the prisoner's etchings.
1813, isn't it? Yeah.
1823 and 1813.
1813.
It's more.
And this is the bedroom?
It's all very open plan, isn't it?
Yes.
And finally, let's see if teacher approves of my homework. A marking desk to fit his new office.
What did I do for you?
Desk you made.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant.
That's lovely.
Superb.
Thank you.
Finley only emptied this house a few days ago and now he's filling it straight back up again, while I'm using emulsion to paint the desk.
I've got Sarah's painting in mind as she shows me the garden.
Yes, it's...
I mean, this garden's going to give you great inspiration.
I'm hoping, yes.
Yes, while you're painting.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
And you remember we were talking about, wouldn't it be great if you had somewhere to sort of paint in the garden? Look, what about that?
That would be absolutely perfect.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it my mission to turn this into a little studio for you by the end of the day. How I'm going to do it, I don't know, but I think that could be a real...
That would be fantastic.
It would get you going pretty quick.
Yes, it would.
Now the paint's dry, I'm going to protect the desk with an acrylic sealer. It should now survive years of homework marking.
As Finlay and Shane are squeezing the last few items into the house, Larry uses his head to fill the loft. Not the recommended technique for anything fragile. With a few finishing touches, Larry and Sarah each have their own workspace.
You ready?
Yes.
Have a look.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great. Thank you very much. That's absolutely fantastic.
So the studio is a big hit. And to round off moving day, there's still one more surprise.
If you'd like to come and stand here, we've got a little housewarming gift for you.
Oh, thank you.
On your way.
There we go. What about that there?
That's fantastic.
We know you've got to wait a little while for the rest of your white goods, but we thought this is an essential one.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Super.
fantastic. Thank you very much.
Welcome to your new home. Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you very much.
Hope you're very, very happy here indeed.
Thank you, and thank you for everything you've done over the last 2 days.
Cheers! That's it from today's moving day here in Leverstock Green.
Now, if you're about to move house, then good luck to you. And guess what? We have a website all set up to help you with your move. It's itv.com/moving
Day.
Yes.
So from Larry, Sarah, Sally and myself, bye!
Take care, bye.
Since the move, Bonnie the blind cat has been enjoying the new garden, but she has a tendency to wander off. So Larry and Sarah have surrounded the garden with chicken wire.